click on calendar and go to session. You will see the morning, the afternoon, evening, and the next day morning sessions. So depending on which session you're supposed to conduct, you can click on the corresponding time slot. So for example, if it's afternoon right now, I will click on the afternoon session, start session button. You can see who is supposed to host the session. So it could be the father, it could be one of the siblings, it could be one of the grandparents. It depends on the family information that you have provided. Before starting the session, please read these instructions very clearly. They indicate what the host needs to do in order to ensure that the session runs as smoothly as possible. Once you have done reading this and ensure that you have the required material ready, click on Start Session. You will see each target up here as well as up here. So this entire session will cover all of these targets. So each time you click or enter a new target, you will see the target up here. In order to start, you need to click on the Start Session button. Look at the target instructions to ensure that you have all the materials and that you've read and understood how each aspect of the target has to be executed. Once you're done reading this, then you need to enter the correct or incorrect responses given by the learner. So for example, the first trial, the learner responds to it correctly. So you click on correct. You will see a green colored box. Now next trial. If this time the learner is not able to answer it correctly, so you have different types of incorrect responses. So you have the physical prompt. So did you physically prompt the learner towards the correct object, a verbal prompt, a gestural prompt, a textual prompt, and no response at all? So all of these, if I click on one of them, so for example, gestural prompt. So it registers that answer as incorrect answer but with an orange color. The last trial. So let's say this was incorrect as well, but this time the learner did not provide any response. So you will click on no response, which is a red color. So once you're done with this, you move on to the next target, and so on and so forth till you finish the session. Once you're done with the session, click on end session. You have the option of sending this video of you and your child interacting for evaluation. You can provide session feedback, and this gives you a summary of the session. So once you click on submit feedback, the session is done.